Now, with the timing of a great actor, the Marquis entered the room, accompanied by Sido. He took his seat at the front of the makeshift stage. Sido sat down beside him. Her attention was caught by the Duchesse de Lamont, with her fashionably tall coiffure. On top, amongst an assortment of ribbons and flowers, sat a coach made out of gold thread, drawn by 6 dapple-grey horses of blown glass.
"Who,"
inquired the Duchess, lifting up her spyglass,
"is that plain-looking creature?
Can it be the Marquis's daughter? What a disappointment for him." The Marquis silenced the company.
"I hope I haven't missed any of this intriguing little performance of yours, Count Kaliowski."
"Not at all, my dear friend," said the Count. "As you can see, the curtain has not yet been drawn." He clapped his hands for silence. "Messieurs et mesdames, to thank the Marquis for this splendid evening, I have brought him a show from the theatre at the Rue du Temple. I give you The People's Pierrot." There was a round of applause as the curtain was pulled back and Topolin brought the Pierrot to the front of the stage. The magician started, as always, by demonstrating to the audience its lack of strings.
"Monsieur le Marquis, Count Kaliowski, my lords and ladies," he announced with a flourish. "I have here the wonder of Paris. He can walk, he can talk, moreover, he can look into the future, see into the depths of your hearts, and know your darkest secrets."
"Why would it want to do that?" interrupted the Marquis. "It seems most impertinent." A titter of laughter echoed round the room. Topolin stopped, uncertain whether he should continue or wait. To his relief, the Pierrot stood up and opened its steely glass eyes. It stretched out its wooden fingers and moved its wooden limbs. There was complete silence. Topolin recovered himself and began to work his audience. He lifted up the Pierrot's baggy blue top to show the carved wooden torso. He tapped it with his hand. It made a pleasingly solid sound.
"Bravo! An artful mystery indeed,"
said the Marquis. Count Kaliowski stared fixedly at the wooden Pierrot. He too was intrigued to know how the strange doll worked.
"Ask the Pierrot a question," said Topolin. "I promise you the answer will not disappoint."
Jan, from his vantage point hidden in the shadows, could see the stage and the audience clearly. Tetu, standing beside him, was working the Pierrot, though how he did it remained to Jan a profound mystery. It was their combined talents that made the show the success it was.
"Tell me then, what kind of dog have I got?"
said a lady with face patches and a painted fan. This was what Jan could do, read minds and throw his voice so that it sounded as if the Pierrot was talking.
"A spaniel. She had puppies 3 days ago."
The lady laughed.
"How charming, and how clever!"
Now it started, just as it had done in the theatre earlier that evening, a ribbon of silly questions neatly tied up and answered to everyone's satisfaction. Jan felt pleased that nothing more taxing had been asked of him. 2 shows a night was hard work, especially for Tetu. Just then Louis de Jonquière remarked,
"If the Pierrot is right about small things, then maybe he can inform us on the bigger questions of the day." "Really, monsieur?" said the Duchesse de Lamont. "Why do you insist on being so disagreeable?" "Forgive me," said Louis de Jonquière, "but I am curious. Tell me, Pierrot, will the present regime fall?"
With this question the room changed. Jan saw, in the slipstream of his mind, an audience of headless people, blood running down their fine clothes. he heard the Pierrot say, as if from many miles away,
1,000 years of French kings are coming to an end.
The audience began to shift on their chairs. Topola rushed towards the front of the stage.
"The doll jests," he cried. "Please now ask him a question he can answer."
Louis de Jonquière pushed back his chair and stood up.
"Perhaps he would care to give us his candid opinion as to whether France will evolve itself into a constitutional monarchy." "Please, monsieur," interrupted Topola, "my doll is no political fortune-teller." "But you said, sir, that he could see into the future. I'm merely asking what he sees." "Watches, snuff-boxes, trinkets, bonbons, and the like," said Topola.
He felt he was losing his grip. What on earth had come over Jan that he would say something so dangerous?
"Humour me,"
the young man persisted. Jan looked out at all the fine ladies and gentlemen, at the emeralds, rubies, and diamonds that glittered on wilted flesh. Louis de Jonquière appeared to be holding his blood-soaked head under his arm. Jan heard the Pierrot say,
"I see you all drowning in blood."